Live now. Hello, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Vivian, 20.
20 euro, regular. What is that? She's someone.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Come on, quickly take this thing away from my sister.
If you hear Yoruba, no be this kind gathering we go take to pay ourselves. So where would they talk about, these very, very sensitive issues? Please, by now, you people should understand that sanitizing our country, making our country better, giving our little input is our responsibility. It's not for A alone or B. You see? Every one of us will say, you no concern me. Waiting they happen for Kano, no concern me. Waiting they happen for Kaduna, no concern me. Waiting they happen for Benin, no concern me. Waiting they happen for Asaba, no concern me. But now, if it happens, you see that all of us are badly affected. Everybody is worried. Everybody wants to have an update. Everybody wants to know what is going on. So if you think that whatever is going on in Nigeria, the way our government is or anybody is none of your business, trust me, it is everybody's business. Me, I've not been able to sleep since yesterday. All of you saw me here live at the Chop Orogbo. Now, we have a very, very important update to you about these two girls. We have a shocking update to you about these two young girls. As of this morning, Harrison has not been himself. Harrison has been worried and bothered. We've been talking, but please, I want to give special credit, special shout out to this guy. Harrison has put his life down for a lot of things in this country. And for me, I tell people that young man is a national treasure. Some of you go hide inside una palo, carry una keypad, go say, I just love you. It will be well with you. This guy must be protected at all costs. What it costs to protect himself, a lot of you people do not understand. And I pray that God will continue to protect him for us. And we that are risking our lives for the sake of our motherland, I pray that God will continue to protect all of us. Now, after I got off the live Facebook yesterday, we got some shocking revelations. Now, everybody has a different perspective to this issue. The family has a different perspective to this issue. The Ghana girl she's legally married. Her husband has a different perspective to this issue. The other yellow girl has her boyfriend. He also has a different perspective to this issue. And I was able to speak to them yesterday. And I understand that the tensions are high, emotions are high. But right now, we are getting close to where we are going to. Do you understand? We are almost close to where we are going to. I'm waiting for Harrison to come so that he can come and give us the breaking news. I don't want to be the one to give the breaking news. Now, we have some sensitive questions that we need to ask. And these questions we are asking openly because the police is also monitoring everything that we are saying so that they will know that there's nothing that they can hide. Now, the police claims that this guy is dead. And as of today, some people still use this same Andrew's email to send a threat message to Harrison telling him that Andrew is gone, nothing will happen, nothing has happened. So they are saying now that Andrew, this is the message and this is the email. This is the email and this is the message. And this message says, been looking forward to expect a visit. They are threatening to pay Harrison a visit. Andrew is dead and gone and nothing can do about it. They are already confirming to us that there's nothing that can be done, that Andrew is dead and Andrew is gone and nothing anybody can do about it. A trace to your house and family will give you rest. That is what they are sending to Harrison as at now. So you see that this is going beyond this guy. So for us now, we are beginning to think that this boy, this Andrew guy, was taken out of the way so that other people that are involved in this would not be exposed. Somebody wrote a petition already claiming that an unknown person, blah, 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 and all of that. Somebody has been threatening the husband. Somebody has been siphoning the husband. The two men involved in this case, they have been siphoning them, taking money from them, giving them the impression that they are going to do this, they are going to do that, and they are frustrated. The man is even scared coming to Nigeria. So please, we want to implore you, if you know any of these two girls, you know their last known location, we already have the news for you. I don't know why Harrison is not here. Harrison, if Harrison might be busy with one or two things, but Harrison is going to be here. I don't want to stay long on this live. We don't need to be dragging, too long on this. So now, Harrison called this evening now to update us that a bag has been found that contains human beings. That is the update we have now. So a bag has been found. A bag, an anonymous called. We told you if you have any information, please reach out and you are 100% safe. And information has reached out that a bag has been found near Andrew's house and it contains human beings. Now they need to go and identify whether this body is the body of the two girls, these two women that we are talking about. Yeah, they need to go and identify it. But my question now is, a lot of you women need to be very careful out there. You people don't understand that when you do things, some of you don't understand that when you do things, what you are doing might be for your personal interest, might be for your financial interest, might be for your selfish interest, but you are destroying somebody out there. You are destroying somebody out there. You are obviously destroying somebody out there. Give me a second, please. Hold on a second, please. You are on a fast lane. You are hustling for money. You have business connections. You have business deal. And all that you are interested in is doing this, tap, being secretive, being coded. Please. This is high time for you to understand that there's nothing hidden under the surface of the earth and there's no secret under the surface of the earth. Anywhere you are going to, please understand that you need to be open now. Do you understand? Please understand that you need to be open now. There are different evil people out there. So everybody needs to be careful. We are not trying to put blame here, but we are just sounding an alert that you people should be careful. There are dangerous men out there. There are dangerous women out there. There are dangerous people. But whatever you are doing, please, my line is breaking. Whatever you are doing, keep it open. Now, the husband claimed that he confirmed that as up until the time where they got to that guy, they were communicating with their partners. So what happened along the line, nobody knows. We cannot tell what happened along the line where they missed their communication link before they started to call them. They said they started to call them and nobody was responding or picking the call. That was how they started to panic. So the live is breaking. No, I went off and I came back and I don't think it's breaking now. I don't think it's breaking now. My voice still breaking? Is my voice still breaking? Okay. All right. So, now, another issue that we are trying to show concern on is the blood that was found in the room of the guy when the police went to raid the house. They claim that there was bloodshed found on the walls. And the family of these people, trust me, they are really, really worried. Everybody needs to come around to support these people and help them. They are really, really worried because they are interested They are willing to provide a family member so that a DNA, so that a DNA can be done. Her husband is still insisting. He knows his wife very well. He trusts his wife very well. And he wants to understand how Andrew was able to lure them. But now I'm going to show you this so that for clarity purpose. This is the message that Andrew sent to these young ladies when he was trying to call them. And what is more important to me right now, is the very first paragraph of this message. And this is why I'm posting it here. This was Andrew's chat with the girl called Celine. The message said, "Not sure this is still your number, as we last texted here like 2 years ago." So that means that if Andrew wrote this, that means that these girls have known this guy as way back as 2 years. Because this is it here. "Not sure this is still your number. Last texted here like 2 years." And the lady listened. Celine answered, "Hey, Andrew, good afternoon. I'm cool, and you?" "Oh, nice. I'm good. How is your friend?" "She's cool." He says, "How is your friend?" Hold on a second. I know what is. Okay. So, he says, "How is your friend?" So that means both of them, they know each other. Now, Andrew asked a question. "So, about what I was saying about both of you coming over and keeping me company for a couple of days, how much will it cost me?" So Andrew asked them how much it will cost them to come and spend the weekend with him. And then the girl responded, Celine responded, "Because of you, 1 million for both of us." That was Celine's response. Celine responded to Andrew that because of you, 1 million for both of us. And then the lady responded, Celine responded, "Oh, wow, that's a lot for 2 nights here." So now, this is where we are having a problem, because we need to understand that a trust issue, a confidential trust issue, is very, very important here for sanity. Now, the guy, we are trying to see whether this is a pattern that Andrew uses when he wants to lure people, or this was a negotiation that led to them visiting Andrew. Because Andrew asked how much, and then they said, "Because of you, 1 million for both of us." And this is Andrew's conversation with this girl. Now, I'm retreating on this because I don't want anybody to now come and say they didn't know Andrew, they know Andrew and this. So this is a public proof of how Celine and Andrew had the conversation. What is left in the conversation, I don't think that is necessary for us to disclose. But there are CCTV camera and there are CCTV footage up until when they were in the hotel. I think the hotel had a CCTV. Now, there is a CCTV camera in Andrew's house. What has happened to that CCTV, we don't know. How the police can get that CCTV and investigate on that CCTV, we don't know. But the problem here is, this Ghanaian girl's husband and this other man, how would they even want to come to Nigeria now to start proper investigation? Because they don't even trust us Nigerians. Because if they have been sending money, making phone calls, writing petitions, they've gone to Home Office, sent this embassy, dropped email, and the police is still not responding. Are they now expecting that these young men should come to Nigeria, get into Nigeria, and then what will happen to them? So you see that we need to prove ourselves right in Nigeria. As at now, according to as at now, just like I was saying, as at now, two bodies have been found in a bag. Two bodies have been found in a bag, and anonymous. I'm not going to mention whether it's a man or a woman. An anonymous called and identified that there are 2 bodies readily available for pickup and investigation if the Nigerian police is willing to come there to pick those 2 bodies up. They have been tied in a bag. They have been tied in a bag, and that is the position where we are now. Hopefully, the villagers are also scared to talk. Now, there's a question that is worrying us. A question is really, really worrying us. And that question is, how come it is the vigilante that shot this guy? If they went to pick this guy from Port Harcourt and they are taking him to Abuja, and some people has been asking her husband for money that they can use vigilante to nap Andrew down. They have been saying that they can use vigilante to nap Andrew down. And then they arrested Andrew. And then when they got to Bayelsa, police officer saying one wait, see him wife, he want check him wife. You are on official duty. And you dey branch for Bayelsa to go see your wife. Please, can somebody help me? And you are arresting you are in the custody of a suspect that you are supposed to transport to Abuja. You now branch in Bayelsa. You now say you want to see your wife in Bayelsa on official duty, and you are transporting somebody that you claim that is in chains. So, is it Benue? Thank you. In Benue. So you are transporting somebody. So by the time you go to Benue, una go chop pepper soup, abi una go chop unkwobi. So how come it was in Benue State that vigilante now attacked this guy and killed him? Meanwhile, some people, I'm going to block this person now. Meanwhile, this guy is supposed to go to Abuja. So how come this same guy, some people have been collecting money from him, trying him to pay. We will use vigilante to arrest him. Since the police cannot arrest him, we will use vigilante to arrest him. So how come it was in Benue that vigilante now accosted him and pied the guy? Please, that question needs to be answered by the Nigerian police. So is it that while you people were traveling to Abuja, the police, the what do you call it, vigilante people were monitoring him and were following him until they get to? That is the question why we don't understand. Sorry, it's Benue. So now, when they got to Benue, that was when they now said he was trying to run away, which he confessed to his friend that he was trying to run away, and he confessed to Mr. Ben, and Mr. Ben acknowledged that truly he was trying to run away. Now, there was something that we needed to clarify. How come Mr. Ben has a lot of all those messages? I asked Mr. Ben that question, and the man came out straight to say that, at what time, when did this guy send you these messages? Was it last week? Was it 2 weeks ago? Was it any time he committed any crime that he was sending it to you? And Mr. Ben said a lot of those messages came to him when he was going to Abuja via road. So maybe he was under duress, maybe he was under pressure, maybe they were trying to delete a lot of evidences from his phone, and he tried to play smart and send some of those things that this is another amazing job. That will help you. And somebody will now. So the issue now is, was he under duress? Was he trying to delete evidences? Were they trying to make him wipe out all the evidences that could indict them, and then he was trying to send it to Mr. Ben, or he intentionally sent it to Mr. Ben? Why was he sending those things to Mr. Ben? That is the question that I am wondering. And I asked Mr. Ben, on what date was he sending you all of these evidences? He said it was on the 8th of May, and it was on that 8th of May that he was en route to Abuja. So, did they now ensure that he deleted everything on his laptop or deleted evidences on his phone, and Mr. Andrew now stylishly sent some to Mr. Ben, or he was trying to confess to Mr. Ben? Maybe he had confidence. Because for me, somebody who has gotten to that point, if they are taking him, you know, handled him gently. Maybe they shot the tire of the vehicle, or they shot the glass, or they shot him in his leg. If I'm not buying now, I beg, madam, them don't show you Andrew body. They have called the families to come and identify the body. And as of today, I think they went to Abuja. They went to Abuja. They told them to come to Abuja so that they identify the body. But right now, trust me, I'm telling you, Harrison is not in a good frame of mind. Nobody should think that Harrison... Listen, there's no amount of money that anybody can pay Harrison to mobilize Harrison that is worth his life. Harrison went to Abuja. Harrison went to Abuja. Harrison flew to Abuja. Harrison went for the meeting in Abuja. Me, police no fit come make a consider with them. Malu, Amadon no yara la wa shepe ni won ma pa mi síbẹ̀ ni. Me, my mouth no good. Harrison is still more comported than me. So Harrison can still sit down and have conversation with them. He's a gentleman. Me o gentle. I no gen nothing. Me or know anybody. So me I no gen nothing. So now, what we are trying to identify here, do we now believe, should we believe that this guy is still alive, or do we believe that this guy is not alive? Because just today, Harrison received a threat email, and I shared it with you all here. And there are some people in diaspora too that are pressurizing the husband's family, the husband in particular, the Ghanaian husband in particular, to insist that he sends them money, to insist that he does this, that they will use vigilante. So, Afiba is married and living in Dubai. Yes. Yes, I confirm that Afiba is married and living in Dubai. Yes, I spoke to Afiba's husband yesterday. And I really, really sympathize with these two young men. Trust me, I sympathize with these two young men. Hopefully, the two bodies that were found in the bag this afternoon, there are two bodies that have been found in the bag this afternoon. Hopefully, I pray that they'll be able to pick up the bags. The people in that area, in that environment, they are so scared. They are so worried. They don't want to make noise about it. They don't want to loud it. But confirmed, 500% confirmed, two bodies have been found in a sack. Now, a lot of investigations are ongoing. There's a lot of money involved and all of that being transferred from one person to another person. They mentioned the name Darlington. They mentioned the name Blessing. A lot of people, a lot of names are beginning to come up. But most importantly, we have been worried about the safety of the girls. And now that we have heard that there are two bags that have been found, I pray that these bodies should be quickly identified and let us know who and who is there. Up until then, if you have any information at the Beguna, if you have any information about these two girls that can still help in the proper investigation of this case, please make sure that you do it. Afiba has 2 degrees in Ghana and does business. Yes, they say she has a business. She has a shop in Ghana and all of that. Unfortunately, I showed the people the video yesterday. 2 of them on the same bed. They knew about their mission, where they were going to, whether they were going for a business meeting or anything. But obviously, 2 of them know each other. And obviously, 2 of them were headed for the same destination. So it's not as if they met there coincidentally. And it's not as if one called one to come and meet one. They were headed for. When the negotiation happened from the chart of Andrew, it was clear, obvious that 2 million, whether it was 1 million naira. So that is the proof that we have. So at least, luckily, Andrew was able to screenshot some of his messages to Ben. So even if Andrew is alive or not alive, these messages were directly from his phone. I'm going to implore Mr. Ben. I don't want to disturb him today because the attacks people gave him yesterday is not reasonable. Somebody is trying to lay his, truth down and you people bullied him. So I didn't even bother to tell him that he should come on live today so that he can at least calm down and filter his strength if he's able to deal with people again. So I'm going to try as much as possible to get the continuation of that chat and let us see. But even without the continuation of that chat, there's already a video evidence of the two girls in the hotel. And that same bed that those two girls were on the video I showed you yesterday, that same bed where these two girls are yesterday is the same bed that the lady who escaped was too as well. This is the same bed. So if you see, it is the same bed. We have other gory videos, but I'm not going to show anyone. We don't need all those things. This is not about content. We're not trying to create content here. We're trying to create awareness. And since yesterday, we've been trying to see that, you know, psychologically, is this girl breathing? Is she not breathing? Are they breathing? You know, is there anything? My husband was even telling me that a hand that is here, that if she was not alive, the hand would have fell down. You know, psychologists go feel reason this thing. Nigeria don't scatter my own psychology. I no go lie. Nigeria don't scatter. And a lot of girls are coming out now. 5 girls have showed up between yesterday and today that they are victims of rape from him. He has sexually confirmed, molested them, and they've come out to open up. So we're encouraging other people as well. If you have gone through anything in the hands of Mr. Andrew, please speak up. These people might not be alive anymore, but just like I said, this is a call for security awareness. This is a call for social awareness. This is a call for protection awareness. This is a call for openness awareness. This is a call for we should be more cautious of ourselves. Anybody that you are going to meet, whether business, make sure say you don't tighten that business. At least for email, reach one level. You understand? So the family are still around. The Ghana girl's brother is around in Nigeria. They were in Abuja together yesterday, and the other one is there. So the Ghanaian husband, if you're here, if you're listening to me, please, I want to appeal with you once again. Take it easy on Harrison. What Harrison is doing, what Harrison is putting on his page, if you are expecting that bloggers will carry it, a lot of bloggers will not carry such stories like this because how would I put it? They are also scared of their family. They are scared of their life. They are scared of their security. They are scared of their safety. Not be these kind of things bloggers they like to carry. If Nanyash and matters arising, then go carry them. Nobody they threaten anybody. But cases like this are very, very sensitive. And I made them to understand as well. Cases like this are very sensitive. Not be everybody they chook head. You have a lot of celebrities, you have a lot of actors, actresses, musicians, people you people look up to, people you think that they are your mouthpiece or they are your banner. They are the ones carrying the African flag for you. But they're not going to put their mouth in this because to them, it is none of their business. It is none of their business. But everybody should understand that this is our motherland. We need to rise up. The spirit of Umoja should live in every one of us. This is not an avenue to create content. We are just trying to make you people understand that this is the situation of things. So that if the Nigerian police is trying to cover up anything, all of you know the truth. Till now, police has not been able to release a press statement to us. Police has not released a press statement. I called Muyiwa Adejobi up to 40 times yesterday. I sent him a message on WhatsApp. I mentioned my name. Just Adetonwo Kerenu Aye yo. Just Adetonwo Kerenu Aye. Yet, they refuse to respond. And they are trying as much as possible to cover this story because they don't want the public to know. Because definitely, a lot of people are involved. Please, let us stay safe out there. What did he say? You people didn't listen to information while they are transporting him. Somebody said something now. I want to read. We have the picture of Mr. Andrew. Everybody knows Mr. Andrew. If you don't know Mr. Andrew, we can post Mr. Andrew's picture. We can post Mr. Andrew's picture for everybody to see. Let me post Mr. Andrew's picture for every one of you to see and show you the update about the police. Mr. Andrew wanted by the UK police. I'm going to post it for you now. And the UK police has also warned that anytime anybody sees Mr. Andrew, they should not go close to him. So I need to pull that out. But let me post Mr. Andrew's picture here for those of you who do not know him. This is Mr. Andrew. Yes. Okay. So this is Mr. Andrew. If you are seeing my screen, in case you don't know him, this is Mr. Andrew right here. So That is Mr. Andrew. You don't listen to information. Why they were transporting him to Abuja? Yes, I said it. I said one is married and one has a boyfriend, a steady relationship. I mentioned it to you people. Somebody wrote something and I'm trying to read it out. And I'm not good with all these things. Nah, this matter, they make me, they do Facebook Live. Yes, so the issue is he was sending those messages to Mr. Ben while he was en route. According to Mr. Ben, he was sending those messages to Mr. Ben whilst he was en route. So that is it. So the update we have for you now is, if you still have any information, maybe these girls mistakenly chatted you or they dropped a message, because the police is saying now that as at the time they tracked those girls, their location was in Owerri. So there's no truth somewhere. And now the 2 bags of body that has been found was found close to Mr. Andrew's house. So there are 2 things now. 2 bags of body found close to Mr. Andrew's house. And police is saying, so are you trying to tell me that after these 2 girls were lifeless here? Are you trying to tell me that after these 2 girls were lifeless here, because whether they were drunk, whether whatever it is, after they were lifeless here, these 2 girls still made it to Owerri? Is that what the Nigerian police is telling us? That after these 2 girls were like this, did they wake up, took their bath, dressed up, and they now went to Owerri? I don't understand. And they now went to Owerri. Please, that's where I don't understand. Because now, as at update, thank you, ma'am. As at update from the police, they said that they tracked one of them's phone to Owerri. So maybe they collected the phone from the girls, they took their phone and went all the way to Owerri to do whatever they want to do with it. We have no idea. Right now, all of these things are alleged. And unfortunately, the person who can tell us the blatant truth and nothing but the truth, the Nigerian police said is dead. They should tell you Andrew made up the story. Now, whether Andrew made up the story, we don't know. If Andrew made up the story, there was a response. There was a response from the girl. So how come somebody... So are we trying to say now that it was Andrew that was chatting and Andrew was responding? That is one thing that we also need to look at. We cannot say that's not possible. Thank you for that. We also cannot say that is not possible. We cannot say that is not possible. So, Joro to Joro, I think sometimes ago they used to call that thing on Instagram, Joro to Joro. But we need to identify the dates. Let me see. I don't know, Mr. Ben. I have to call him separately to come on live and let us know, because we want to find out what time of... let me see if Mr. Ben can come live. Hold on a second, please. Mr. Tony, he had a phone. Yeah, he had the phone with her. Who is this Tony Domet? It's like this Tony Domet knows a lot. This Tony Domet knows a lot. Sorry, who is this Tony Domet? Can you come up and tell us what you know? Because we are looking for informations now. All we are looking for is information. So if you have anything, please speak out. For me, until they identify the bodies, the 2 bodies that have been found in the bag, I'm not able to say the girls are alive or they are gone. So, Mr. Tony Thomas said he had her phone. He had her phone, okay? So they said he had her phone. So that means that that phone was with the Andrew. But at what time was the phone with Andrew? Because from the chat, it showed that that chat was already on before they came. And you know, something is also very, very funny. You give person money, you can't deal with these people. Definitely. Maybe as Egbentu, you people saw the gun. Person will carry Egbentu for them. You use money to lure people, and then the same money you transfer to that account, you now collected that money. You now collected that money back again when you saw them physically. So definitely you collected that money on with duress from them. Please, who is this Tony Domet? He was blue ticking the families. What do you, we not go school? Unka will blue ticking. Hey, please, what is blue ticking? What do people call blue ticking? We are trying to add Mr. Tony. Mr. Tony has a lot of information, but Mr. Tony, whether I'm trying to add Mr. Tony, whether he's declining it. If you are declining it, please let us know you are the one intentionally declining it. So all of these points that I wanted to raise is what I've raised. Whatever other information we have for you, we'll be able to bring it. But as at now, as we speak now, 2 bodies have been found in a bag close to Mr. Andrews' house, and they have identified that there are 2 human bodies in a sack, and they have called on the Nigerian police to come and identify these bags. Whether it is a norm for them to be seeing dead bodies, but the person that called, has identified that he has seen with her 2 korokoro eyes, human being korokoro eyes, that 2 bodies have been found, and we only need identification. I'm still trying to plead with Mr. Harrison. When I spoke this morning, I've been trying to, calm both parties down. Harrison feels insulted. Harrison feels bad. Harrison feels like he's trying to do a favor, and these people think he's trying to extort them and all of that. And that's why I said no amount of money. Anybody who gives Harrison 100 million naira now, 100 million cannot pay for Harrison's efforts. 100 million cannot take care of Harrison's security. 100 million cannot secure Harrison if anything happens to him, cannot secure his family. So anybody, I don't want to hear anybody mentioning, I gave Harrison this, I sent this to Harrison. I don't want to hear it. Please, everybody should stomach that for now. That man is doing his best. He's doing his possible best. And the police does not talk to everybody. It is not everybody police will talk to. And it is not all of us that have the temerity, the temperament, the politeness to talk to a police officer. Me, I don't respect anybody. I don't send anybody. Anybody, I go look your eye. Tell you somebody, you bring your mama eye, I go look and join. So if Harrison still sit down with police, follow them talk, let Harrison be the party between the Nigerians and the Nigerian police. Harrison can never compromise the truth for his motherland. I'm saying this publicly because anybody who knows this family should explain to them. Harrison will not jeopardize the trust that Nigerians have for him. And if anybody tries to pressure Harrison, stress Harrison, you see these same Nigerians here, they will mess up that case because Harrison is the national treasure that everybody has now. So that Guinea say, Mr. Ben, why will you know all this evil and keep quiet? When Mr. Ben said he called the Nigerian police, they were asking for money. Even when they were taking Andrew to Abuja, Andrew gave Mr. Ben the police officer's number, which I have. So what more does Mr. Ben want to do? Andrew gave the police officer's number to Mr. Ben, and Mr. Ben called the police officer, spoke to the police officer. So what more are you expecting people to do? And the police officer asked him, are you his family? He said, no, I am his friend. The police officer told him, tell the family to come. So what else do people expect him to do? And when he got there, Andrew still called him again in the night. So that means that Andrew still had his phone. So wait. We need Mr. Ben here. Please, Mr. Ben, you need to come. Was it that same day that Andrew called you in the night? Wait. This skin don't be like jam exam. The same Andrew, where they say they don't buy on the way to Abuja. Now the same Andrew still call you for nights? Please. Is somebody, am I making sense to somebody? Please, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, please, let me see how I can call Mr. Ben. This thing that I'm saying is no, you people are not understanding. Mr. Andrew still called Mr. Ben in the night. And the Nigerian police said that when Andrew was trying to run away on their way from Abuja from Benue to Abuja. He was trying to run away, and they now buy him. And this same Andrew still spoke to Ejo. Monidi. Na today I go break record. Gogoro. I need Gogoro. I need Shekemba right now. They have tried this thing. This thing is becoming like a movie. You need to enjoy Indian movie. Oti reality. Oti enjoy Indian movie. Please, see people should try and understand. Kini oti fema jo movie loju wa. Is my thinking faculty not working? Kini team that so please, I need a Gogoro. So Andrew is alive because the same Andrew, they use the same Andrew's email to send message to Nigerian police. I cannot even vouch for Nigerian police. I cannot even say anything now. Kini etin jo movie ejo kini etin jo àwọn actors tó wà nu eni okoye wa, because somebody sits down in Dubai and is telling this Ghanaian girl, her husband, to send money. Now they want to use vigilante to arrest Andrew. Another person named Blessing wrote a petition to Abuja that an unknown man, he didn't claim that he knows them or he's doing this and that. Now, who hired the vigilante that shot Andrew dead? You need to your movie, but not to shoot movie, you know. Where they shoot this movie? Who hired the vigilante that ended up to buy Mr. Andrew? How did vigilante attack? Harrison, boy. Accept. Harrison, God bless you. My son for life. You are a bro for life. Wait, how they are doing it? Harrison, where you? Harrison, hola. Harrison, the mass don't they scatter calculator. Harrison, where is Harrison, please? Harrison, holla me, holla that you want to come on live. Oh, Osuma movie. Where is Harrison now? How do people accept Harrison? Wait. Bring them on camera. Add. This thing don't the mass don't they scatter calculator. Harrison. Mass don't they scatter calculator. Yes. When Ben was going, when Andrew, they were taking Andrew to Abuja. They said, police said they want branch for Benue. He said one greet his wife. So police, they greet wife on official duty. That's all right, no problem. Now, the issue now that I'm worried about is later in the night, Ben and Mr. Andrew still spoke. So please, not before road, when they carry and go Abuja, they say he won't run, then kill him.
Yes. They say motor spoil for road. So as the car stop for road now, in fact, they say the motor na facial recognition. Now this Andrew motor na thumbprint and facial recognition. Before it will start, he must enter the motor. His face go appear for the screen before the motor will start. So when the motor comes break down for road, so them come bring down Andrew to start the motor. So he can enter the driver's seat. So as he can start the motor, now he can zoom off. That be the explanation.
Okay.
So as he zoom off, then he can pursue him. Because they talk saying the motor we carry na Mercedes Benz into the wrong path. So then carry bus, they not fit pursue him. So they got the make calls for police people within the Benue state. So before vigilante come follow them, they come begin the pursue.
Vigilante in Benue State, or the vigilante follow them from Port Harcourt?
No, for vigilante from Benue State.
But there is a particular person that has been harassing the Ghanaian husband that they will use vigilante to carry Andrew. So which vigilante and the squad paid 2 million naira. They paid 2 million naira to the person that has been telling them in Dubai that they should pay money, that since the police cannot hold him, they will use vigilante. So how is it a coincidence that the same people who has been planning to use vigilante, it is the vigilante that now killed him? Was it killed in the night or broad daylight? Vigilante they wake up for afternoon.
That one I don't know, but they talk to that.
This matter don't they scatter calculator. Please. Yeah, where this guy where go do chess for America, where don't win. Make them bring chess. It be like say kings plenty for this cabal game.
Hey.
Do you
Alright,
understand
so
what we're trying to say now?
yes,
This one
yes.
is a super story. Now, Mr. Harrison, Darlington is the person in Dubai that has been threatening the Ghanaian guy's husband that they should pay money, that they will use vigilante to carry Andrew. So how come coincidentally it is this same vigilante that now killed this guy? On what grounds did vigilante kill him? Now for night he jump fence.
That one, we'll not find out about that one now because the police talk say by Monday they will go Benue. In fact, this case they for Benue now. Benue State Police Command. Now they investigate the killing of Andrew and what happened to him. So, so they never discover because if not vigilante kill him, they will find out now. But me when they now no go tell you say see what kill him or anything. Now I thought they thought say the man won't run, they kill him. I not there. I mean, if that's me, I only saw.
And then claim say chain dey in leg. Person wey chain
Yeah,
dey in leg, e dey run.
You no go fit run. They say they put like chain, you go fit waka with am. But
So
you no go
where
fit
was he
run.
running to?
You no go fit run with am. You go only waka. You no go fit run with like chain. Because if you run with am, you go hold you go fall.
Mr. Harrison, what's the update about these two girls? Tell us.
We got information somewhere this around 4 p.m. that somewhere in Andrew's place that they saw some stuff, but we don't know yet who they are. But they saw some stuff in the area there inside the sack. So the police are already there. Even currently, as I'm talking to you, they are there searching for the location because people they fear to come out, come tell them what happen. So people they fear. But as they hear say Andrew don't die, people they come out now, they talk about their experiences. So people where we neighbors for them, they make some calls, say they see something so for somewhere, but they don't want to come out, come carry us, go the place. So when police say that they search around so they know that they will perceive something. They also deploy, they don't deploy, they do video call where I did it now. They deploy a sniper, this dog when they sleep, to sleep, that kind of stuff. So about 2 dogs now they there now because they don't get dogs for Abia. They got to carry dogs from Abuja, go Abia State to assist them in searching for anything at all. But we don't know whether they are alive or them don't die. Yes. Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
So that's the thing there. Yes.
So now, before Harrison came, Mr. Tony is refusing to join the live. But I'm suspecting that Mr. Tony is a relative to the Ghanaian husband. He's a relative to the Ghanaian husband. And now, information says that Andrew cannot drive. Hello, handsome. Andrew cannot drive. So, who was driving Andrew that day? Because Ben made a statement. You know that Ben made a statement that Andrew cannot drive. Andrew does not know anywhere in Nigeria. So is it that Andrew has been using a driver, or it was on that day that Andrew could drive?
Well, for me, okay. I'm having some
fans love. National treasure. Everybody give anything go sir. Give him tap, go sir. National treasure. Anybody when won't fight anything, we go fight you. Mr. Tony, I'm
You know,
trying to join. Okay, let me ask you to join again.
maybe they are bringing, they make an order. Maybe the order has not come. Maybe yes. But
Okay,
I will find out, sir.
we are trying
If
to
I
add
find out,
Mr.
I'll
Tony.
correct it.
Mr. Tony knows so much, but Mr. Tony is not
I'll
able to
correct it.
come
Okay.
live.
I'll I'll correct it, sir.
Technical
Thank you.
issues. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Please, on on Ben's account, I don't quite agree on his account. Let me be frank with you, because if Ben happens to be in Nigeria, I believe me, Ben should be in custody by now. That's the truth for me, because Ben knows so much about this guy. He knows so much about this guy that this guy, even the gun he was having, it was a lot. So from him coming to online to say, I know because he's not in Nigeria, that's why he's saying it. But people watch the video, people have assessed Ben's, his comments on all this matter. He knows so much, and I believe he would have assisted police in investigation. If he was in Nigeria, that's what I believe.
Ben claimed that because we in Milton Keynes,
Hmm.
you see, the Milton Keynes police has already put a public notice there, and the Milton Keynes police is already aware that he has absconded. But according
Okay.
to Ben, Ben said he has spoken to the police on 1 or 2 occasions,
Oh.
and the police were asking him for money. He said there was a time he couldn't get in touch with Andrew. So they were trying to say, okay, let's know Andrew's location. And they had to go and meet the police. And then the police was telling him to bring money. He
Yes.
also claimed that there was a time when they gave Andrew this gun, that this gun was banned in 2016. And
Yes.
then they gave this gun to him in 2022. And then they've arrested him, at least that he knows, about 5 times on case of molestation and rape. Why were they releasing him? You
Because
understand what I'm saying?
he has the money. He has the money.
He has the money.
He
Okay,
has the
very
money.
good. They said there
Mm.
was a day he was traveling from whether Port Harcourt somewhere, and then they arrested him with the gun. And then they told him to pay 1.3 million. They negotiated to 600,000, and then he still paid the 600,000, and then they handed the gun over back to him.
Yes.
But Andrew is British. Now, the way the British people work is, if you are doing something wrong, they know that that thing is wrong, and you are doing it to help them. They will come back to say you caused it. It's just like when a child falls down abroad. They will not blame that child. They will blame the parents for negligence why that child fell down. That's the kind of psychology Andrew was trying to play on the Nigerian police. And you people know that this gun is illegal. You gave it to me, you collected money, and then you know that with this I have power and I'll be able to do anything. Because definitely all these girls where Andrew they handle. Now this gun Andrew they put for their face. Who go see
Mm.
that kind of gun? No go
So
fit, go still go fit
I
talk.
wanted to ask Ben question.
I've been looking
Some of
for
those
Ben. He's not coming online.
some of those videos he has. Did he get them before now?
He said he has them. He has had them a long time ago.
And so you see where the issues come in now. You have such evidence against this man. In fact, this man is sending you videos of women being molested, and you didn't do anything. So like what Rachel told us, that this man in his phone, this man showed him multiple videos of women. As I'm talking to you now, I have more than about 7 women who this man has raped. Who this man has raped, yes. More than 7 women this man has raped. So, and Richard said, this man said that he hates women. That he hates women. That's what he said. That he hates women. So, it's like any woman that comes across to him he must, like, not even sex, not even they sleep with them through the normal way. He they use the other back. He they force them through the back. I saw a woman that sent me video. You could see blood that he should clean. That this man.
You saw the video I sent to you. You saw Rachel's video. You know what I started to wonder? How did it go from, you saw the expression on Rachel's face. It didn't
Yes.
seem like there was any pressure. It didn't seem like there. So how did it go from that willingness to that kind of trauma? How? How? So definitely the fear of gun would, because maybe they would think that they were having normal, nice time until the guy go change them for them. Now when he change them for them, they go come realize, say, Omo, I'm in a deep shit. Oh, this is not what I'm trying to add Tony here. I don't know what for whatever reason. I don't know for whatever reason.
Yeah. Uh, for me, I wouldn't want to talk to that guy on live anymore. Because for me, Harrison, I'm just telling you the sincere truth. Me, Harrison, the Mr. Ben, I don't know him anywhere, but Mr. Ben has a lot of questions to answer because Ben knows this man. He knows everything about this man, the bad and the good. For this man to have called you on the phone and tell you that I'm running away, oh, I've, you know, meaning that you a lot, and those videos he has on his phone, this man molested women, and he was telling them to you for what? For you to block them, post it online, or for what? For what reason?
Is
And
it to blackmail them and all
to
that?
blackmail,
We
yes, to
need to
blackmail them
we
or
need to
what?
have Ben.
Yeah, so I won't be here and
Mr. Ben, if
asking that
you
because
are here, please flag
you,
us so that you can help us with
you,
this question.
you
Okay,
have to
Night
be the
is
one.
here. Is here.
You have to ask him that. I'm not going to be the one to ask him that question because for me,
Yes.
as I'm telling you the truth, I think a petition should be written, and you know, that's for me. I'm just saying it. I'm just saying the truth.
Mr.
That's the fact.
Ben,
Yeah, hold on.
we
He
have
knows so much
questions.
about this matter,
It's just gonna,
and
because
he
I'm
needs to
going
be
out. It's just
investigated.
gonna be like 5 minutes. So Harrison, you asked a question, and I'm gonna give you guys the answer now because the narrative that you guys are trying to portray, I can counter it. As I told you, a clean heart has no fear of anything at all. Andrew, first of all, Andrew is a psychopath. You don't understand. That is what he does. He sent these videos to me for whatever reason, unsolicited. Do you understand?
Then what did you do when he saw those
What
videos
did
on your
I
phone?
do? I told him to stop. I cannot do anything. You are in Nigeria. Were you not the one they are threatening now?
Why didn't you? No, I don't understand.
Were you not the one they are threatening now?
So you don't have anybody in Nigeria you can send that video to make to effect arrest
Are
on
you
Andrew?
mocking me? Do you know how many times they arrested him in the Port Harcourt?
I'm not mocking you. I'm just telling
No,
you that
let
you
me
did.
explain to you. Let me explain to you.
I'm just
Do
telling you that
you know,
assuming you take action.
Harrison, stop. Let me talk to you, please. Before you can't drag my name. I'm undraggable.
I'm not
Do
dragging
you
your.
know?
No.
Let me ask
See,
you a question. Let me ask you a question. Do you know? Do you understand how many times Andrew is arrested in that Port Harcourt? Do you have a clue? So if you want, let you go to Port Harcourt and ask them a question. So I should send a video that he sent to me to them to give to him. So when I come to Nigeria, he fire me. Are you mocking me? Come on. I could have
okay, now because
kept my mouth
you're
quiet.
coming out now. You're coming out because you heard that he has been killed. Now, assuming maybe he's alive now, what
Oh,
will happen?
you think if he's alive, I will send you the video? Am I crazy?
So how do you know he's dead? Because I said he's dead. Assuming I didn't say he's dead, will you
No,
know?
I have my own confirmation.
Okay,
It doesn't matter what you are talking
how
about.
did you confirm that he's dead?
Okay, he's not dead. All right, whatever you think, I'm
No,
not gonna argue that with you.
So
Harrison,
how did you confirm that you are in abroad? Nobody has seen Andrew's dead body. They only showed me on the video, which I posted, which I said yesterday that they killed him. He was.
Harrison.
So how did you confirm that Andrew is dead?
Harrison, are you going to listen now? Because
I'm listening,
these
sir.
activities you guys are doing, it be like say sometimes they enter on a body, like say now innocent pass.
No,
I am telling you
I
now.
don't tell you say I dey innocent too.
Okay, let me explain something. Make I tell you. Hold on. Now you make accusation. The reason I joined the line is that you make accusation.
I'm not accusing, sir. I said there are some things you said, and you need to answer some questions. That's all. I didn't say I'm accusing you of anything.
What question? The police have all the answer in their hand. They have his phone. They have his laptop. They have him.
They have it
should be able to do their investigation.
It's already late, sir. Assuming you raise alarm earlier time, Andrew
who?
would have been arrested.
To who? To who?
To any
As you raise alarm to Nigerian police. Are you mocking me? Do you
Okay,
understand what I'm
Mr. Ben,
talking
let me
about?
ask a question. Mr. Ben,
Yes.
you know me. You know me.
Yes.
What Harrison is trying to say is, did you ever discuss, okay, as at last month, you and I saw in the UK, why didn't you ever discuss it with me? That, just Adeton, there's something that is disturbing you. I want to discuss with you. I want to show you. You are my brother. Do you understand? That's the kind of thing he's trying to say. Not that he's trying to, he just feels that if somebody had been able to come out, do you understand?
If they need to give award for bravery for anybody now, because what we are doing in every time there's an incident like this, what we do is not just to talk about the incident. What you do is that how can we avoid the same thing repeating itself in the future? That's
okay,
what
fine.
you do.
Yes, that's very
How
okay.
do you
Sir,
avoid it repeating
sir,
itself?
those,
Because
yes, sir,
hold on,
sir,
because there's a lot of
those videos he sent to you, did he send to you because you are a blogger or because you are his friend? Was it because for you to make it public? Why was he
let
sending
me
you
just
those videos?
on the other text message I forwarded to you, where Andrew told me that Ben, it is crucial this come to life that the police issue me this. What do you think he was trying to tell me there? That he said it is crucial this one come to life. A social part, sometimes they create an archive where they store their stuff. Andrew was texting me on that particular joining on that Benway few hours before they murdered him. He called me on a video call, asked the police. He was in a black top with his glasses. His hair was
Harrison, the body you confirm, was he wearing a black top?
Yeah, he's black. He's wearing black.
Okay, so Ben
he was
is
wearing
sure.
black
Now,
top.
Mr. Ben, please, I have a question. Mathematics don't scatter calculator. The day on the 8th of May, he called you when he was going to Abuja.
No. Listen, Adotu, when you say on the 8th of May, that's wrong. On the 8th of May, at 12:25 midnight, Andrew texted me. He did not just send that particular text message to only me. He sent it to a couple of other people, right? He said, this is my last day on earth. I just want to let you know this, okay? I text him back and I'm like, what is wrong with you? Are you okay? Are you having a problem? This is what he told me. I said, are you fighting anybody? What is happening? He said the police are in his house, that he barricaded himself. I said, why would you barricade yourself? Go outside and submit yourself. Is he about the gun? Are you having problem with money? He said it's money. Listen, I have the text message. Everything is backed up. He said, I lost 2 million pounds. I'm like, come on, it's money. You make it back. Come back to the UK. The line cut off. I called back again. He told me battle was going off. That was on the 8th. Two weeks later, I did not hear from Andrew. I told people here that Andrew was dead. 2 weeks later, I did not hear. I was reaching everywhere. I was reaching his family, a few family members I know, to talk to them. None of them was responding to me. I thought maybe they are trying to hide their privacy. I kept my peace until one person reached out to me and said, Andrew sent their number to give to me. I'm like, that's great.
Wait, Mr. Ben. There was a day you and I were in the car.
Yes.
You were saying you have not heard from a friend of yours.
That was the
that wanted to
guy
go.
I was telling you that he tried to kill himself.
That he tried to kill. This was last month.
Yes.
Okay. Now I understand.
That was on the 8th. So when you are giving the figure on the 8th, then few days ago, he reached out to me on a text message. I saw my message double tick. I wrote him, I said, what is going on? He said, buddy, it's a big problem. They are accusing him. That's when he told me they are accusing him of kidnapping. I quickly went online. I saw this Harrison video. The information Harrison was giving was kind of similar to what Andrew is telling me now, but they were making Andrew. Then I reached out to Andrew. What is happening? Where are the girls? Are you listening? I said, where are the girls? I asked him, where are the girls? Where are they? Those are the normal question I asked him. He said he didn't kidnap them, that they left his house. That the police have found out that he did not touch them. That they traced their number to Owerri. Are you listening? I said, where are you? He said they take him back to his house now, and they're going to be going to Abuja. I said, are you free? He said he's free. He's communicating with me on the phone. He's telling me with a text message that the police said the girls we are doing self-kidnap. I want you to understand. So the police started taking him to Abuja. I thought they would fly to Abuja. I thought in my heart they would fly to Abuja. until he later called me and told me they are in Benue. I'm like, what are you guys doing in Benue? What kind of vehicle are you guys driving on? He said he drives his own car. Please, I don't want to. He said he's driving. I said you are driving your own car. So that means the case is not that serious. He said it's not that serious. They just want to go and interrogate him in Abuja. 2 hours later on the same day, 2 hours later, bam. I said, where are you? He said they were in a hotel. He called me that he's escaping. He called me on a normal call, on a WhatsApp call, but no video call yet. He said he's escaping. I said, escaping to where?
He said, no, hold on, please. Harrison, listen to that. He told you that they are in a hotel, not on the road, right?
Yeah, then we are in the hotel. So, and I'm like, you guys are in the hotel. He said, yeah, he's escaping. I said, so where? Where do you know? Again, Andrew drive very well, but he doesn't know Nigeria. He doesn't know road.
Okay.
He can't be able to maneuver his way from Benue to anywhere. So I told him, you don't know anywhere. They will get you anyway. You can as well go back and hand over yourself to them, right? Then he sent me the mad dog, the police people that were following him, that were escorting him. He sent me their contact. Okay, that in case if I need to, he sent me their contact. So I called the police officer. They didn't pick up. So I said, don't run away. Don't run away. Andrew was on a light. He turned on the camera. I saw him driving. He had a black top on. Boss was written on it like this. And he has a dark glasses on. And he was driving himself. I said, you don't know anywhere.
Did you tell him that he was in a chain?
No, he wasn't. He was not in a chain. It doesn't look like Andrew have even suffered anything in that cell. He looked fresh. He doesn't even look like somebody accused of anything. So in my head, I was like, these people are crazy. How did they allow you to drive your car?
Somebody asked a question now. Juliet, but Mr. Ben, why asking Mr. Andrew to come back to UK? Listen.
Hold on.
Andrew is a UK citizen.
Hold on.
British government, if you like, if you come back home, you are a citizen, they will take you in.
Hold on, let me answer that person, please, because some of you, listen, when Andrew told me that, when he told me about it, I said, why do you drive your car? He said he bribed them, he has already paid up to 3 million. Have I changed my mind from 3 million I've been telling you? He said he's already paid 3 million. From that Abba, he's the one buying fuel, he's the one paying the hotel, he's the one. I said, what are you guys doing in Abba? What are you guys doing in the Benue State? He said one of them want to see his wife. They are mad dog, so they arrest other people. They do other cases. I'm like, that sounds very strange to me. So the line cut off. Are you hearing me? The line cut off. He didn't reach back again. I tried to reach him. I can't reach him again. The next day, I called the mad dog. I called the mad dog directly. The police people. Asked them, verifiable. I said, yesterday you guys were transporting a guy, and this guy told me that I couldn't reach him anymore. He said they have him, he's in Abuja. This is the word the mad dog told me. I should tell a family member to come to Abuja. He asked me if I'm a family member. I said, no, I'm not a family member. I'm a friend of him. And he told me that he has a situation with you guys. I asked the man, where are the girls? The man told me they haven't found the girl. The man told me it's almost a month that they haven't found the girl. So if that officer is listening, we have to be very fair to them. This is what he told me, that they are taking him to Abuja. So they have taken him into Abuja. Why I told him to come to back to the UK? He was driving, he don't know where. I said, go back to the airport and come to the UK. What do you expect me to tell him? If the police know he was missing, they will put a lot in the airport and wait for him. Or I should tell him to start killing other people on the street. If I did not have this information, would you guys be having any discussion? Police would have buried everything right now. He documented his crime.
The only way I'm angry with the police because of Andrew's death. Because now the victim cannot be found. That's just my annoyance anyway.
Yeah, but now look at what Mr. Ben said. Mr. Ben said that when he asked that where is Andrew, they said Andrew is with them in Abuja. So which day did they kill Andrew, please?
The police cannot. Cannot tell you
police
that.
Told me it's with them.
They can't tell you
it doesn't
that
matter
now.
whether with them live or dead. Last
can't.
part. So Police said they are with
They
them.
can't review.
I should tell
They
the
can't
family
review such
member.
to anybody that they have something happened until maybe you come there and they will tell you. That's how.
Yes,
That's how
and the
most of
officer
them
told me there are things they cannot tell me on the phone.
on the phone.
Somebody has
Yes.
to come to Abuja for them.
Yes.
This is the word he used. So when Harrison broke the news that the kid Andrew was dead, I 100% believe it, because the police have already told me they need a family member. Just think about that. So that is the
well.
I'm sorry. I'm not accusing you of anything, but most times we make mistakes and we also learn from it too. But in case of next time someone sends you such information,
no.
you have to confide in somebody
If you send me,
so that
if you send me something information in the UK, I will call the
yes.
police. If you send me information in Nigeria, thunder fire that person. Make I go carry myself to UK. Make I. If I tell you when see this
So
one,
what
go
of
shock
me
you.
where they are now? What of me where they are? What will happen?
Baba, now your system be that. My system is I'm a British. My system is different.
Then, if I see you make mouth again, thunder fire you. So you did there. So now security make run from Nigeria. They form big boy for UK.
No be
Yeah.
security. Make I tell you, no be security. I no get escort for Nigeria, Baba.
Me, I no get.
Andrew,
The only thing where I get now Holy Spirit.
I know get that one. I believe in the system that works.
So
Okay?
you cannot pray.
I pray doesn't work, oh, my friend. Those guys, they were praying, oh. I beg, please, I'm not preaching I'm not a religious person, to come and preach here. Prayer does not work. System that work, prayer support it. Our system does not work. Our system does not work. Where a murder charge, a kidnapping charge, you gave him his car to drive, you gave him his phone, and Harrison say he had the same gun inside his vehicle. Does that make any sense to anybody? Somebody is telling me, why didn't I report him? I should report him, and the police will call him and say,
The one where my calculator no go work for this year again. Now the one where they say they hotel, police on duty go greet him wife. Okay,
that is what
Harrison.
Andrew told me. And
Well,
what
this
I'm
my
telling you now is
calculator no go
100%
work
what
this
you
year.
so,
I go need to buy a calculator.
so
Okay,
guys,
so
This
let us
case
stay
will
with
have
facts. Harrison, what you've done so far.
this case will have a
What?
lot of irregularities in the police system because the police. I'm accusing them here on live now that the police will be investigated thoroughly. They did a very messy job.
Mr. Tony, can you hear this? I told you,
Yes, they did
Harrison
a
is
very
nobody that will compromise to support the Nigerian
no.
police.
I'm coming
Harrison is only a respectful, diplomatic human being. Me, I be street girl. My mama, the time when my mama motor spoil, na River Niger bridge I sleep. Na River Niger bridge I sleep for how many days? So I be street girl. Me, I no dey greet anybody. Good morning, sir. Sir, I no dey my dictionary. So now Harrison is the third party. Harrison is the only citizen between the Nigerian police and the citizens of Nigeria. So they can call him because Harrison, me and you don't talk. I said you should calm down. And I've said it, there's no amount of money, anybody, if I tell everybody to start donating into Harrison's account now, we are justified to say that because he needs money to mobilize himself, he tracks himself, he has security, he has a family. As a matter of fact, I'm going to post Harrison's account number tomorrow on my page. Everybody needs to, yes, everybody needs to donate their little token to support his mobility. Whether you give Harrison 100 million, I no wan get complain o. If you not fit give Harrison 100 million, carry yourself forever you dey. Come go face Nigerian police yourself. If you fit face police,
Mama,
but I've tried to appeal to all the parties. There's no amount of money.
from what
Anybody,
Mr. Ben said, Andrew has connection with the police from Aba and everywhere. You understand?
yes.
So the reason why he was giving that VIP treatment, you understand? Even with the level of charges against him that he kidnapped people and rap, they said that VIP treatment was what happened. You know, when the police is driving, carrying Andrew's car all the way from Aba to Abuja, what for? They will drop it in that station there and use the bus. Andrew will enter their car or they fly him. They fly him to Abuja. There was no point of them traveling with him on the road to Abuja or even driving his car from Abuja.
There were 2 days on the road. 2 days,
Yes,
3 days
so
on the road. They were
it
sleeping in the hotel.
wasn't clear. Even them,
2 days
even
on the
them
road.
themselves.
And in
Yes.
between that 2 days, he was sending you a lot of messages. Like he was trying to delete some things and secure some things.
I don't know. He was telling me, like, I can't even believe it that the police allow him to near his phone in the first place with that kind of allegation. I cannot even believe it that he's driving himself. I can't believe it. So these are the systems that I know that it doesn't work in my normal senses. And that is the system you want me. When I do send me that deleted videos, I call somebody and they take, and then that person will, they will just beg.
It's okay, no problem.
All right. Thank you, everybody. We deeply appreciate. Harrison, we
All right.
love you. We appreciate
Thank you,
you.
ma'am. Mr.
Thank
Ben,
you. God
I'll
will
reach out
continue
to you.
to protect you. Eh? You see,
Thank you,
say
ma'am.
Mr.
Appreciate,
Ben
ma'am.
now, now big man for London, no fit come Lagos. So anybody where they form big man for London, once you reach airport, Biko, collect security uniform, wear tie, just do like all those man over. You know be anything for our country. Now anybody where survive Nigeria, go abroad. Now he be big man. You understand?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
Mr. Harrison, please
All
take
right,
it easy with those people. I
no
already
problem.
told you, if anybody is going to pressure you, take your hands off. And
No problem.
I'm saying it live. Whatever you are doing, and I've also told them, they should appreciate you. No amount of
All
money.
right.
Anybody will say, as a matter of fact, anytime you want to go to Abuja, get the figures of a private jet. Tell them you don't even trust the pilots. You don't trust the passengers in the plane. Anybody
No
that cannot
problem.
fly to Abuja in a private jet now, the matter
Yeah.
is. Thank you, everybody.
All
That is
right.
the update. Please stay safe out there. Stay safe out there. Stay safe out there. Harrison has told us 2 bags were found, and then the police is there currently, and we are waiting for police to give us updates. Until we come back again, who is this Jumoke? What is your problem? Jumoke Awawu Akerele o kan kanra lataro aye ise ni. Jumoke, wetin dey do you? Why body dey pepper you? You waste your data. Jumoke, wetin do you? Then snatch your boyfriend. Why body dey pepper you like this, Jumoke? Miss you. You dey life, you not happy. Wetin you know? Should we bring you on live to come and talk? Aláṣẹ one time tó ń kan yín báyẹn kan fún wa latitude látàárọ̀. Kí ló dé àwa lákọ́ báyìí ni? Ẹ̀pà wà ń bí ṣe ń sẹ́ǹdì ẹ̀kẹ́ jẹ́ orógbó wà ń bí. Put down now, my dear sister. Even if you don't like the person talking, respect the person talking. I'm not a woman being created to be liked, but you must put some respect in my name, okay? Anywhere you see me, respect me. Miss you. You don't trust Ben. You like Ben. Ben is single. Which you like Harrison? Harrison don't get wife. They don't tell you say prayer no they work. Wait till you get where you want to protect Harrison. Àǹtí Jùmọ̀kẹ́, kí ló dé? Ara yín dẹ̀ ń gbóná bí ata tí ó kúnná látàárọ̀. Kí ló dé? Wọ́n fi yín sínú epo, wọ́n fi yín ṣe kán ṣe ẹ̀bà ẹ̀ ń kọ́bi ni. Àbẹ́ẹ̀rí tírítírì fi balance. Kí ló dé, Àǹtí Jùmọ̀kẹ́? Come online, Akérèlé, ọmọ Lagos, àwọn ti Sùúrùlérè lẹ́ máa jẹ́ yẹn. Ara dẹ̀ ń kan yín, lára yín ń gbóná, lára ń ta yín, ẹ̀rí fine boy rí níran yín ni. Ṣá máa búkẹ́ ló wà ládùúgbò yín ni. Say you never see fine boy. You see Harrison, fine boy. You see, you are a married woman. Around time, well, hello, fi soda way, hello, fi soda water way. Around time, around coin. Mole, imagine me saying, "Kona mother di one lay." You are a married woman. You are behaving like this. You know, your gesture, your morale, your countenance, everything just be like, yeah. Oh God, that big bag to con. Oh God, oh. Dẹ́dẹ̀ mi àwọ̀ pẹ̀lẹ́ o, ẹ kú ọ̀rọ̀ èèyàn. I just miss you, arrest you, arrest Harrison, arrest DC, lock this up, it's our company. Tebani visa, let's give you address of meeting King's Police now. If you get visa, I can even buy tickets. Come and go and meeting King's Police. British, American citizens, British citizens, any citizen you are apart from Nigeria, even if you like, make you buy person. If you reach airport, then go still welcome you. Then go bring that's his motherland. That's his country, not his motherland. So they will still take him back. Why the police knows he has absconded to his motherland, so police will not bother themselves. If police need him, Interpol is there. Hey, Joe, please, let's stop displaying our ignorance. Nigeria don't kill us, go. We don't know a lot of things. Me, as I did so, I am a mother to global citizens. One show me lójú mẹ́wẹ̀ẹ̀wá ni. I'm not under Nigerian security. Bless is, if you see me, so if mosquito bite me, why not today in Nigeria lorun? Ah, bí bá tiẹ̀ ní nǹkankan, ọkàn wa náà balẹ̀ pé àwa náà la tán lẹ́ ń lo òyìnbó hospital now. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń kanra. If his citizen he ran away, this motherland, see country, oh, má bínú, kì í ṣẹ́jú ẹ̀ green passport ló kó bá yín. Mo ti rí ibi tí wàhálà yín ti ń bọ̀. Your problem is coming from the passport you have. That green passport. And I've never seen a Nigerian that went to immigration office and collect passport and they explain the meaning of your passport. If you collect American passport, the envelope they used to give you American passport, they will tell you, God bless America. They will now look at it. That na envelope last one, she passport yo. Common envelope, you have not opened the passport. They will tell you that with this passport, the whole world is yours. Pam pam, passport your money da. Boya kinte American passport envelope with the common envelope. You have not opened the passport. If you collect American passport, they will tell you that with this passport, the whole world is yours. America don't fear lokombale. If you see British passport too, they will tell you everything. But Nigerian passport, can't tell far 2.5. You don't collect a passport. Congratulations. Bring 2.5 for Coke. To Coke and puff. They will still task you. Then go task you. Police, immigration officer that gave you that passport cannot tell you where that passport can take you to. Immigration that gave you that passport cannot assure you of security on that passport. Immigration that gave you that passport cannot even tell you the expiry date of that passport. Stalo Shein, àwọn Ericsson tó ṣe passport fún yín gan, ṣé ti wọ́n gan ò ti wá bàjẹ́ báyìí? Because you carry green, you no understand. When you see people, when you hear somebody is carrying red and green and blue, okay, now it's blue passport. When you hear blue, throw away color for this color. Once you see this blue, salute the color. Anywhere you see blue from today, auntie, make they salute the color they go. Yala jawo, nekene. Even if you not get, you are in Europe. My cousin was telling me yesterday, he wanted to go and do tests in Babcock University. They say he should bring 1.8 million. This person, no day, he never gets paper for France. They are going to operate him on the 24th of June. Yala ja government in Wolole Sheru in Nigeria. Madam Oga, Owolowo TV, person leave Dubai, go do hook up for 1 million. John, Tori Olon, calculator me budget. I cannot calculate anything again. Please, don't ask me that kind of question. Don't my calculate. You don't say Nigerian police don't scatter my calculator. I cannot add 1 + 1 again together. No, not until these girls' bodies are found. I cannot add 1 + 1. Don't ask me that question. Say, person leave Dubai, go Nigeria. That question, my calculator have spoiled. And all of you see it that my calculator have spoiled. All of you saw it when Nigerian police scatter my calculator. I cannot, and you have seen more than 10 points how Nigerian police spoil my calculator. So why are you asking me? Somebody go Dubai, he go Port Harcourt, he go do hookup. John Tori Olong. Can we go? Can we go? Hello, Mr. Dome, Tony Dome, we have been trying to add you. That is I'm sure this is the Ghanaian girl's husband. We have been trying to add him. This is the Ghanaian girl's husband. We have been trying to add you. I don't know what is going on. We have been trying to, hey, he's joining you. Congratulations. We have been trying to add you. I think this is the Ghanaian girl's husband. Please, let your network. Let's see whether prayer will work. Faith. We have been trying to add you since. This is the Ghanaian girl's husband. I'm suspecting this is the Ghanaian girl's husband. He has gone again. This is the Ghanaian girl's husband. That man has been trying to come live to say something. Okay, when you reach here, speak English, suffer. Nigerians know to understand English. The English, if it be like spaghetti, we not go feel understand you. Just suffer, please, sir. Story, sumo India movie, you know, reality, Nigeria police just disgrace me. The Ghanaian girl's husband is live. The man wants to join us, but his network has been failing. Please, Oga, can you use another person close by you to join and tell us the name so that we can add you, please? We want to also hear from you. I'm worried about, I feel sorry for these men. I feel sorry for the two husbands. I feel sorry for no, this is too much for somebody to go through. It's not coming on. And at this point, I'm going to close this live now. Thank you. Thank you very much, Jere, all of you. Thank you very much. Let's see whether he's trying to join. Oh, this man wants to join. The Ghanaian girl's husband is here. He wants to join our live. And I'm trying to add you. Look at, he's adding, it will say he's connecting. Wherever you are, change the location of your network. Your network is the one giving you issues. Your network is giving you serious issues, please. Your network is giving serious issues, please. Your network, let's give him a few more minutes whether we'll be able to add him. Don't go. We should wait. Ben should send the names of the policemen, Andrew. I have the number. He sent it to me. Anything Ben is saying, he has sent it to me. I love you too, Jerry. After they scatter my calculator, you still they love me. Nigerian police. This man wants to come on live. Please give him time. Story you don't gun. We should wait. Okay, let's see. We should wait. So the police people are there now. They said they have moved dogs from Abuja to Port Harcourt. They fly the dogs, Neo, because if it's to say they waka, it's 2 days. If it took them 2 days to carry Mr. Ben from Port Harcourt to Lagos, to Abuja, so they fly the dogs. They fly the dogs. Dog will enter plane. Or criminal enter road. Shewari Nigerian policemen, you see it? They use plane to carry dog, come to Port Harcourt to sniff and investigate, and you use moto. On top of the moto, then shop pepper soup. Pepper soup is shallow imapada kubawandu. Then shop pepper soup. Then one go see his wife. One go greet his wife. Then sleep for hotel. And the guy carry him gun. So they're not even fear. So make he take the gun. Calculator me to bajo. Good night. Oga, the calculator are finally spoiled. My calculator are finally spoiled. The mass is not massing. The mass is not massing. So, what they are trying to tell me now, that Port Harcourt to Abuja is 2 days by road. Please, they carry Andrew do excursion for Nigeria. So, are they trying to tell us now that Andrew went on excursion? Andrew went on excursion. That's what they are trying to tell us. Andrew went on excursion. Because how can you carry somebody to sleep in the hotel? Somebody that has been driving. Please, who can sing the national anthem for us? Emi go consider the make of Emi go. Now road trip then do solo. Okay, one girl don't do solo. Wait till me the second one of solo. This one is group tour. Then carry Andrew do group tour. Then for announce for social media, make some people follow them, do the group tour. And we lori group lock. Emi wan pe mu iwa Adejobi ko wa gbago. Sheripa laye baje lawon people. Special excursion. David, your own no go spoil. God go replace, through you, God go replace this my calculator where it don't spoil. So, Nigerian police carry person where they find. Ọ̀rọ̀ yìí, ó ti ń súnmọ́ Indian film, ó jìnnà sí reality. Nigerian police carry motor, plane, bring dog to come and check for the dead body that has been found. And they use Andrew to do 2 days excursion tour. Andrew went on tour, stopped by the hotel, drink pepper soup, sleep for bed. When police then they do, Andrew wanted to escape. Abi, vigilante don't they stand by? Vigilante now, Ama Andrew, because somebody that has chain in his leg, Olofafa, somebody that has chain in his leg, please explain to me. Sherry, all of us in Nigeria, it's better we go and resume at Psychia. They need to check us. We are not okay again. Nigerian police, there's no normal person in this country again. They need to check all of us for Psychia Yaba because our brain has scattered. There's nothing else anybody can tell me. There's nothing anybody else can tell me. You did not put chain in Andrew's leg, but you claim that you put chain in Andrew's leg. But this same Andrew was driving motor from Port Harcourt, spending money, buying falling police vehicle, checking them in hotel, sending 3 million naira. Meanwhile, somebody else is in Dubai, Mr. Darlington, telling them, Mr. Tony is here again, telling them to send money that they want to use vigilante. They want to use vigilante to arrest Mr. Andrew. Yes, thank you. Good evening, sir. Mr. Tony Domet. Good evening.
Hello, good evening. How
Please,
are you, ma'am?
what's the Ghanaian? Are you the man's husband?
Yes, I'm Afiba's husband, and I'm not Ghanaian, actually.
Okay.
I
The
live in
accent,
Dubai,
yes.
and yeah, we've been on this case since 30 days. And we don't want to speak about the system in Nigeria, but I want to say some truths that no one knows. The person who asked me to get 2 million naira, or like send 2 million naira to him, was Darlington, which is the boyfriend of Blessing. And Blessing is the friend of Afiba and Celine. And he was always calling me twice or thrice a day, asking me not to mention his name into all of this. So why did he ask me for that? I'm very sure he has very good connections. I don't know if he's a politician. I don't know his family name, but I can get all these details. Um, I was pressured a lot to send this amount so he can send the squad to the uh, to uh, to Aba or whatever it is, and they can take custody of Andrew, because the Aba police, obviously, they're just ridiculous. I've been calling them, speaking to them, trying to do my best, and they tell me, oh, you know what, Celine might be playing pranks on us, and she just came on Snapchat, and none of that is true. None of that is true. She has never been online, and none of that is true. So they were even favoring Andrew all this time. They were with him all the time. He had his phone in the cell, and this is really ridiculous. No police on this planet would ever do such a ridiculous thing. None of the police would ever do this. He had his phone in the cell. He was well fed. He was well groomed. He was well dressed. And he was doing whatever he wants. And he was watching all the allegations against him. And he was creating a compelling story to the public so he can flee from it. That's why I'm saying all of this is a lie. Andrew has created a scenario in his head. He's a psychopath. The way he laid the ladies, the way he laid my wife. I know how my wife sleeps, actually. This is an abnormal. She's not lying normally. She's not
Yeah.
lying normally. Why is her breast covered with the wig? This is really on purpose. It's scripted. It's scripted. It's like a movie. One matter of fact, I just want to bring this up. You know, these mermaids in movies, they cover their boobs with some with hair extensions. And so this is what psychopaths do. I've read a lot of books about these kind of people and what can go through their minds. They are smarter than the average people, and a lot of scenarios can go through their minds, and they can really be covering up everything. Why is the nakedness of the ladies not showing in the video? Neither of them. The body is perfectly positioned that it covers Celine's body and it covers her body too, which means he knows he's sending this video to the public, and he knows that this video is, if it's published on Facebook or Instagram, it would be taken down because of nudity. So he covered these things, so this would always be on social media and would never be taken down. These are not only assumptions you're making. The very first assumptions we made since day one were all right. 95% of the assumptions we made about Andrew since day one, myself and Celine's boyfriend, were 90% right. We are not saying we are smart. We are not saying we are investigators, but we just think logic and we want to say the truth. So what has been happening now, there's a lot of dragging, there's a lot of delaying in times, there's a lot of non-taking actions. This Darlington and this Blessing has to be questioned. Why did Blessing flee from Port Harcourt to Abuja when the police asked her to come and give her statement? Why did she flee there when Andrew was in custody on the 7th of May, on the 8th of May, I'm sorry, he was held on the 8th of May. The police was outside of his house, and they stood up about like 8 hours trying to enter from the building from the top. And he said, if you break the door on me, I will shoot myself. Why would you want to shoot yourself if you don't know that you did something so bad that would take you 50 years in prison to recover from it? correct. Why is the public not asking all these questions? Why is the public not asking all these questions? We have to wake up. This is a full story. It's a made-up story. This guy is a criminal. He's been doing this for a lot of ladies, and he's been covering up. All his neighbors have to be questioned. All his neighbors. The CCTV camera in that state has to be even tracked. There's a CCTV camera in the state where the compound he's in. All that needs to be tracked. All that needs to be tracked. Why is his house bulletproof? Why is the police not asking all these questions? This guy knows what he's doing very well, and he's been prepared for it. Then the video that my wife sent shows two pillows on a chair, and it's like that someone was making himself comfortable, and you could see pieces of plastic broken on the ground, which means some struggling was happening there. Some struggling was happening there. As the first victim that went to testify in Abuja, I don't want to mention her name, she said immediately she entered his house, she got knocked off. He punched her in the face, he started beating her,
Hold on. Sorry, Mr. Tony, hold on. Which victim is this one? The current one that is alive that has all the bruises on the body?
Yes.
No,
yes.
that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Harrison knows that's not true. We back end know that's not true because we have a video of where that girl was, I don't know what they call it, caressing herself, opened up her clitoris, was doing all sorts. I'm not able to show it on live.
I mean, that's what
she was doing
she
that
said.
comfortably for almost 2 minutes. Hold on a second. And that's why if you were on this live, I asked Harrison that, Harrison, you and I have seen this video. This girl was comfortable, was happy, was smiling. There was no duress, there was no force. So maybe he tries to make them feel comfortable until a certain time when reality sets on them. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So it's not as if immediately the girl entered, somebody punched. No,
that's what
you need to see the video. Give me that phone. I'm not going to show it. I'm not going to show it, but you need to see the video. I can show you a glimpse of it here. So definitely,
please, no need to show this to the public.
Girls,
I mean, we could
it is
see it
the
in
point. See, this is it here. I think it is the point when these girls, this is it here. This is it here. You see it? This is it here. It is the point when these girls feel comfortable that he attacks them. I don't think it's an immediate attack. That girl felt comfortable. Go ahead.
I mean, I was reported. That's what she told me herself. So I have no idea if that's really true or no. I'm just giving the public the truth that I know.
I think he tries to make them comfortable before he points the gun at them and then, starts to do all sorts.
Exactly. So what we want to know, what we want to point at is, since that Andrew, I want to bring two things before I close this call. Two things. First, if that Andrew is saying that they left his house, who was viewing my messages sent to my wife? Who was blue ticking me? Blue ticking means viewed the message, read the message.
Reading it, yeah.
I was sending my wife messages. He was viewing the messages and he was never replying. He was never replying the messages. And that was until he was arrested on the 8th of May. That guy stopped viewing the messages. The day he was arrested, she went offline forever. He was the one checking everything. He was playing. He was trying to create a compelling.
Yes, he had their phones.
That's why
he had their phones. And I can ideally tell you that when the police were saying they found the phones in Owerri, maybe he locked them up, went to another location. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? But obviously, it is very obvious that he has their phones with him, and then he tries to see what is going on, who is trying to reach out, what he's trying to monitor. That guy is a psycho. He can sit down to calculate anything.
I'm an engineer. And I can tell you two things from all this case. It doesn't add up. First, you can change your IP address without going to another location. You can change your location where I am now. I could literally put myself in America. Second thing, this car is an E2020 220 Mercedes-Benz 2017. That car doesn't have the technology which is called MBUX of Mercedes, which has facial recognition. That car doesn't have it. It's the low model of Mercedes. It's not the S class. It's the S class and the Maybach that has these options. It doesn't have it. And these people lied. They said, oh, they had to put him in the seat so that the car would recognize him. I'm sorry to say, it's a lie. It's a complete lie. I'm telling you this. This technology doesn't exist in 2017 in Mercedes cars, especially
We
this
believe
model.
you. We believe you.
Going back to the other thing, going back to the like excuse me. So he had their phones. He was creating a compelling story to the public because he knew that what he has done. All right. So we want to know the dates that he sent these messages. And he said, oh, when can you come to this? And then there's that 1 million naira, whatever. We want to see the dates because he could have used their phones, chatted himself from Celine's phone, replied the message, chatted himself again, replied the message.
I agree
if you
with
look
you.
at the time,
Possible. I agree with
look at
you.
the times, these minutes, it's just in the same minute he's replying. And those are not replies of Celine. I spoke to her family, I spoke to her boyfriend. She doesn't reply that way. That's an English reply from an English man. That's not a Nigerian lady's reply.
Okay.
Nigerian ladies reply a certain way. This is a clearly English reply. He was the person doing all this. And let's bring it up. Let him bring it up. Let him bring it up. I'm very sure that a lot of things we don't know about Andrew, but I can really assure you, he wants us to see what he wants us to see. He is creating a story and he's showing us what he wants us to see. He's preventing us from seeing the truth. So back to the 6-day whatever journey, I was asked from Mr. Darlington, which is Blessing's boyfriend, to send 2 million naira to him. And he said that he has contact with the IGP people. And I said, all right, if this will bring my wife in Celine, I'm ready to do that, mate. So, and then we went on and saying, like, you know what, we already spent an amount that we sent another squad and we weren't able to do that. So please send the squad and then we will send you the money back if this brings an outcome. So he stresses me, he puts pressure on me. He calls me 3 times a day. When are you going to send the money? When, this, that? Then he goes and transfers the money himself. I don't know if that 2 million naira was even transferred. But all I can tell you, after he transferred the money, he was pressuring me to not mention his name and not mention and bring his name in this. He was always constantly calling me, please don't bring my name in this. I don't know who's involved in this. This could be bigger than me and you. I don't know why Blessing left and fled from Port Harcourt to Abuja. Why did Blessing flee that day? Why did she write unknown criminal when that guy was in custody? He was in custody.
And he used
that
word
paper was published on the 10th of May. The allegation was published on the 10th of May. How, and Andrew was on the 8th May held with the police. How did you write unknown person? Why would you do that? You know who's the guy. You know his name. You know his family name. You know everything. And the IGP in Nigeria, how would they publish something where it's written on it unknown? I want to ask this question. How would you publish a whole allegation against an unknown person?
And the guy was already in the police custody in another state, and they are writing a petition to Abuja, and they are putting unknown as if no arrest has been done. I'm getting what you're saying.
I want to ask you a question. Let's be reasonable here, okay? Let's be reasonable. How would you ever think the police can catch an unknown person? It's like
someone didn't put his name
and they
or
tell
what?
you, who's the criminal? Sorry, you just tell who's the criminal, and you tell him, oh, it's called X. The criminal is X. We don't know who the criminal is. How is the police going to be able to do this? So this allegation doesn't stand. This allegation doesn't stand. It doesn't make sense, and it was all false and fake in front of the two families to show that, oh, she's doing things. I really believe myself and the family is that this blessing has something to do, and she knows more than what she's
Do
portraying.
you
To be
know
honest with
Blessing
you,
very well?
she
Do you know
knows.
Blessing's full name? Do you know anything
I
about
don't know
Blessing?
Blessing very well. I don't know Blessing very well. To be honest with you, I've been warning my wife since I met these two ladies that listen, these two ladies. I mean, Celine is. I mean, I don't know them. You know, I don't know them. So I just say, please stay away of these people. Please stay away of these people. And this is just something from, you know, I'm trying to protect her. That's all. I don't know them. I don't have anything against them. I don't have a stereotype in my mind. But please stay away. Don't do trust here. Don't do this. Oh, they are not like that and this and that. And obviously, Blessing, I don't want to speak too much details and reveal things to the public, but I'm ready
Now,
to
there's a
open up to the
question
police.
somebody is asking, and that question is very important. The question
Please
is,
ask.
the day your wife, what's your wife's name? Sorry, Afiba. The day
Afiba.
Afiba was traveling to see Andrew, did she tell you she was going to see Andrew in Port Harcourt or Aba or Abuja or anywhere?
Well, okay. Here's the thing. When Afiba travels to another country, she tells me, so of course, she consults me. I'm going to this country. What do you think about this? What do you think about that? And I tell her, oh, this place is this way. This place is, what are you taking with you? How long are you staying? So we do a study, all right? And then she travels to the country. And every time she's traveling from a state to another, she tells me about this. I'm moving now from Lagos to Port
Okay, so
Harcourt. I'm
she
moving from this to
gives
that.
you a map locate. She tells you where she's going to, but she doesn't tell you who
She
she's
tells
going to
me where
meet,
she's
right?
going. Yeah,
Okay,
exactly. She
okay.
tells me. That
So,
day,
but she
I was
doesn't
on a call
disclose who
with my
she's
mother.
going to meet with you. Have you at any point in time spoken to, maybe she tells you, for example, oh, she's going to America and she gets to America and you speak to the person she goes to meet, or she does a video call, you know, I'm here, I'm this, say hello to them, how are
Oh,
you?
she does video calls. Yeah. She does video calls with me. She shows me the place. She shows me, a lot of things. I can call her like impromptu. Just, impromptu. I would call her at 2 a.m. or 5 a.m. or whatever. Hey, how are you doing? What is it? Show me around you. I just want to make sure you're fine. And a lot of these things used to happen. So, and every time she picks up and everything is safe around her, she's there, or she might be with Celine. So that was it. That
So
was it. So when
this
this
was
came
just
out,
different.
yeah, this is a totally different thing. I've never experienced this with her. I've never experienced this with her. I'm not defending Afiba. I want to know if she's alive or not. And she and her and Celine. That's what we want to know. Because a month we don't have nerves anymore, to be honest with you.
I know.
But what I want to say, my wife would leave Dubai. Oh, actually, she was in Ghana before she went to Nigeria for 1 million naira. Like for real? Like I
It
send
doesn't
her
matter.
money every week, and Karen sends his girlfriend money every month. Not every month, even in the same month, every 1, 2, 3 weeks, whatever. Whenever they need, we send. And we are both working, and we are both non-African citizens. So if these people are saying that these girls are hookups, please, the public and the police doesn't know who's involved in this case. They thought, oh, they're just another two Nigerian ladies. I said before, Afiba has 2 degrees. She has a business in Nigeria, in Ghana. She's not a rich person, but she's making it through life.
Comfortable.
That's what I can say. So if you tell me how much is 1 million naira, even like $600, I'm sorry to say, but it's not even a flight ticket. I'm sorry to say, it's nothing. So if sorry, if their private part is worth only 1 million, which means each of them is 500,000, then we are in deceived world. That's why when I heard the case since day one from Commander Oracle from the Aba state, he called me. He said, Andrew is saying that your wife, listen to this. He said, your wife asked for 1 million naira. And then Andrew said, it's too much. He cannot pay for it. And then Afiba said, you know what? We are going to say that you kidnapped us because you won't give us the 1 million naira. And then this happened. Now, Andrew, the same person, comes again and sends us another conversation with Celine saying that she told him 1 million naira. How is that possible? That my wife said that they're going to kidnap themselves, and the conversation with Celine was a totally different conversation. It doesn't make sense. Because you know what? Because when you lie, somewhere at the point, there's a crack, and you will mess up, and the truth will be revealed. So please, always say the truth, because you're saving yourself a lot of headache and a lot of things along the way. Andrew said something on the first day. Oh, that your wife, she requested for that amount and he didn't agree and it was too much. And then later, they got angry and they left his house. They left your house without the purse. They left your house without the passport. They left your house without their money. How? How did they leave your house without all these things? What did they use to take a keke or walk or whatever? What did they use? He's a liar. And he's still alive. He's alive. He's alive. This guy is alive. We requested today for the two people to go and check his identity. Nobody allowed us to do that. Nobody allowed us to go to the mortuary because this man's body doesn't exist there. It's not there. I can tell you.
Harrison confirmed he saw the body.
Ma'am, he saw the body. It could be just someone else lying down, putting some, color, the red color on his shirt. He saw the body. Did he see the face?
Identified the similarities of what Harrison saw. Ben also confirmed because Andrew did a video call with Ben whilst he was with the police when he was driving. Ben described what Andrew was wearing, and Harrison confirmed what Andrew was wearing, identifying the body.
It's true, all of this, but I can tell you one thing. The police is very smart, and this Andrew is very smart. They could just switch the shirts. They can do anything. It doesn't take them, like, this proof is nothing. Until I put my 2 fingers on his neck, and I see that there's no nerve, his heart is not beating, I would never believe that this guy is dead.
Are you willing to come to Nigeria? Are you willing to come to Nigeria?
Everyone is guilty unless they prove otherwise. Everyone has hand into this unless they prove the opposite.
Can you come to Nigeria, please, sir?
I was advised not to ever touch grounds there because it's very dangerous for me. And
if I offer you maximum security and I guarantee you're in and out with your family, sign an undertaking, are you willing to come? I'm ready to be honest with you. I'm ready to call. Listen, this is just Adetone talking to you. This is just, listen, Oga, this is just Adetone talking to you. And on my word of honor, and as humble as I am, I have the power and I have the voice, I have the strength to walk into anywhere in this country. If you agree with me, I'm currently in Europe. I will fly down to Dubai. I will take you with my 2 hands, and I will make sure that you stand in front of the Inspector General of Police, and from there, I'll walk you into the Aso Rock of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to ensure that you confirm this story that Andrew is dead or your wife and all of that. If you're on ground, a lot of things will change. But I'm saying it on a live video now that me, as small as I am, with no $1,000 in my account, I will take you to the highest place in Nigeria. My name is just Adetone, not for any reason, because I've built my integrity to that point.
I don't question your integrity, ma'am. Since day one, I didn't question your integrity.
I can come and pick you in Dubai, fly you to Nigeria, and take you to see the Inspector General of Police. And I will put a call through the highest chief security officer of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to ensure that you see to the end of this case. Let me tell you, I don't live in Nigeria, but I say it anytime, any day, Nigeria is my motherland. So whether or not I am in the 4 shores of Nigeria, whatever happens in my country is my responsibility and it's my concern. If your wife is not found, dead or alive, it's a shame on my country. And I don't have any other flag that I'm carrying than the flag of Nigeria. And if anything will do me, let it do me through the flag of my country. the
No,
bloodshed will be there.
no. I mean, you're speaking your roots. You're speaking your roots, and I think if every Nigerian is like you, the whole country will not be this way. We just need such people to inspire the others and to make them just wake up and stop this, sorry to say, dumbness and just, shaking and moving in the void without knowing where your life is going to be directed. What can you do for people? How can you contribute to society? How much can you improve people's lives? Please, why don't people think this way? How can I improve other people's lives? How can I improve peers' lives? Why is it always about evil and doing things bad and getting the easy way and enjoyment and short life and money? And why is it this way? Why is it this way? That's why it's never
We
moving
also we
forward. That's
also
why these
grew up
people are always.
we also grew up seeing things this way. But when you're wildly traveled and you understand your purpose on earth, you know that we deserve more than this. Do you understand? I know that my country
You're
deserves more than
speaking.
this.
You're speaking truth. You're speaking truth.
I
I
know
cannot.
that
I cannot even. I
I
cannot
I
even
I I
tell the
tell my
whole.
mom something. When people see my mom and they say, "Oh, tell your daughter, let her stop. She should think of your safety." My mother will tell them, "I failed her. I could not. I didn't have that voice to speak for her. Her father failed her. She
Ma'am,
doesn't
I
want
don't
to
think. I don't
fail
think
a
you failed.
generation."
I don't think you failed. I don't think you failed your mother. I think you're
My
doing more
mother
than enough
failed me,
with
but I
what
am
you.
not failing my children. I took my 3 month
What?
old daughter when the end SARS was going on, because one day she will grow up to know that I fought the battle for her. And today they can conveniently change the national anthem of my country, because even at the time when everybody was carried away with the saga of NSAS, the only thing our leaders were pleading for is for us not to sing the national anthem, even if we have to come out to lend our voice. And today, they sum up the courage to change that national anthem because they know what it means that there's bloodshed on it. But a lot of Nigerians have been roaring and singing, creating content, clouting, doing whatever to the new national anthem, not understanding the reason why the national anthem was changed. There's a blot on that national flag.
Ma'am,
And they are doing
ma'am, let me step up
everything to
step in
erase it.
here. I know this is not related to the matter, but there's a lot of people listening, and I just want to address something to them. This country you're in, people paid blood for it to be the way it is now. People paid with their own bloods. Your ancestors paid their own lives for you to be there now. So just think of that. Don't fail your ancestors. Those people that lived thousands of years before you, that they fought before you, they fought a lot of things, and they went through hell and heaven to get you where you are. Please don't take that for granted, because that country that you see, that passport you hold, even if it's not powerful, even if it's not ranked high, it was still paid by heroes and good people in the country, and that's what made it Nigeria as a country.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it wouldn't have been that way.
I
It
have
wouldn't have been a
suffered
country.
I
It
have
would have been a
suffered
state.
too much. I have suffered too much in this country to back down now. I have suffered too much.
So,
My
ma'am,
kids
I
have
believe
been
it
at
totally.
risk. They've been to my son's school to kidnap my son on several locations. So I've
Hmm.
suffered too much. They've paid people to write all sorts of stories about me. They've tried to dissuade my energy. They've tried to break me countless times.
Because people don't want
They've
the
tried
truth.
to destroy my
People
business.
are
But
afraid
one
of
thing
truth.
nobody is able to take away from me is my voice. And that is the voice I am using to promise you that if you want to step on the foot of my motherland tomorrow, nothing will happen to you. On my word of honor, I hold my
Here,
flag in my heart every day.
here, here's a suggestion, ma'am. Um, I know Andrew only on the pictures. And here's a suggestion which is much faster and involving lesser parties. Myself and you don't have to go to Nigeria to do all this. There's the first victim that you and I know. She knows his face very well. She spent time with him in the same house for 6 days. He was torturing her. All of that happened. She can identify if this guy is Andrew or not. She can do that herself. I don't think myself and you have to leave what we are doing, what we are working at, the people we are involved with, to go and just testify he's there. There's a person who knows this person more than me and you, and it's smarter, and she's on Nigerian territory, and she's Nigerian. So that protection that you want to provide for yourself and myself, I think it's better to provide it for the lady and get her to the mortuary to identify that that's Andrew. It's much faster, it's much less resources, and you don't have to fly from London to Dubai and then we go there and a whole lot of issues and stuff like that. So I suggest this, not denying your proposal, just bringing lesser involvement in this with the least resources possible, because I believe that it's resources now are scarce. We've been really paying money for all of this. Like, I don't want to say to the public, but you guys can think of more than 5 to 6 million naira to the police paid in a month, and nothing has been done. We just send money and they take it, and they take Andrew's money and they favor Andrew.
I have a question.
So
the
police,
ticket that was bought for this girl to return to Lagos, we need to confirm from Harrison if the girl is still in Abuja or she's in Lagos.
yeah, I think he bought her a ticket to go to Lagos, but no, not an issue. The flight can be paid off again, go to the mortuary. We just don't know where Andrew's body is. I want to know where his body is. Which
Andrew's body
mortuary
is
is
with
that?
the police. Andrew's body is with the police.
Which police? Which part of the police? Is it Zone 9? Is it IGP? Is it who? We need to get more detailed
So as
information.
at the time, the people who picked Andrew up, did you speak to the person I gave you his number? Have you tried to reach out to him?
Yep. And he never picked up, and he never viewed my messages.
Because, like I told you, that is the only person
thing.
who is officially allowed to release any statement as regards Andrew's case. That's the only
Here's
person.
the thing. Yes. Here's the thing, ma'am. There's two scenarios that I suggest. I don't think there's other than these two very logical scenarios. First one is Andrew made all of this story and he fled to another country, view borders, I don't know where, maybe to an island, because he has obviously money aside and he's a millionaire. So he could have fled to another country or another island, and he lives there and nobody knows if he's still alive or not. And he just says that he's dead and all that stuff. The other scenario is he has been really killed, but he has been killed by a bigger organization that is into organs trafficking. I mean, that email that Harrison received was written on it, black sheep wiper. I'll repeat, wiper. Wiper. What does the mean, wiper? Wipes. He wipes people out. He wipes people out. This really makes sense. Why is people not watching these small details? And he said, "Oh, Andrew, you will never get to know him. You will never get to know where he is, or like, oh, he's dead, he's gone." So it's either he's gone to another country and no one knows where he is, not the UK, of course. And we know there's a lot of islands that you could just live off and nobody knows about you. Those in the Caribbean and whatever it is.
But you know what? But you know what, Mr. Tony? I don't think we should be bothered about that. You know why? The same thing sent him away from UK. That thing is in his blood. He will commit it wherever he goes to. And at the end of the day, it will still bring shame to my motherland that our own country could cover up such an animal. So if he likes, let him flee to another island. He will find girls there. Like he said, he doesn't like girls, so you want to hurt the girls. So if he has escaped his own motherland to go and commit the atrocities somewhere else, trust me, it is only a matter of time. You see, for people like that,
like girls, why does he sleep with them? Why does he
that's what I'm
sleep
saying.
with
That's
them?
why he wants to harm them. He brings them to harm them, to destroy them, because he feels he doesn't like them. He has a son, but it's okay. Let him continue to do that. The blood of these people will fish him out. What I'm concerned about now is I'm waiting for updates. I'm supposed to have gone off live now, get the updates about the police officers that took the dog to identify the bodies that were found. 2 bodies have been found, and we're happy that 2 dead bodies have been found. So let's be sure that it is not the body of these girls, or it is the body of these girls. Just like you said, you want your mind to be at rest. You want to be sure if Afiba is still alive or Afiba is not alive. Everything you said, we believe you. You've taken your time to, digest all of this. Even my husband to watch the video and watch the video, and was able to raise some conjecture. Yoruba people say, what a young child will see when looking up, an old man will see. Abi that so so found where near Andrew's house, they found bags of dead body. So we are only waiting, and as we speak, I'm still on live. As we speak, the police officers are already there searching, because even the person who saw the bag does not have the courage to come out and point out to the police or to anybody that this is it, because that is where that person lives and that person is scared. But that person has given a false signal that 2 dead bodies have been found. The police should come and unravel where exactly the dead body is. So because they are not able to keep searching, cutting grass, they've had to take these dogs. These dogs are experts in perceiving odor. And once the dogs sniff anything, they will be able to bark. And then don't be those dogs who know they give food. I be those ones who know they give fufu chop. These dogs know they chop fufu. So they'll be able to identify any strange odor. So we are only waiting for the dogs to identify the strange odor and then let us confirm the dead bodies that have been found. But as we speak to you, 5,000% dogs have been found. The K9, thank you, Sugar Master, Milo school. I no get calculator, I no go school. Now, see, say my just a little matter is very serious. You no go school, you no get calculator again. So as we speak now, Harrison might have updates. You'll be waiting for me to come off live and tell me, Mama, we have found the bodies. We have seen the bodies to confirm. But 2 bodies have been found, and somebody has raised an alarm that there are 2 bodies around Harrison's house. The people living in that area, they don't close their window, they don't shut their door, they don't draw curtain. Nobody want put mouth. The people in the estate, nobody want put mouth. The person that has the courage to call has called with an unknown number to say that, okay, oh, please, I've seen 2 dead bodies, and we are not even interested in tracing the person. She has given us at least the first-hand information that we need. 2 bags have been found. So the story of those girls went to Benin, Owerri now, is definitely not right, because they cannot travel to Owerri. Somebody that somebody that escaped from the den of Harrison House, Andrew, somebody that escaped from the den of a lion will now go to Owerri. Kò lè dá fún Nigerian police. Nigerian police kò lè padà dá fún yín. Ẹ kàn ṣáà fẹ́ da orí irú. All of you, may we go sleep. Ẹ já lọ sùn. Mr. Tony, I sympathize with your family on all of these worries that you're going through. I apologize on behalf of my country. I am ashamed. Things like this make me ashamed to say that I am a Nigerian. But even if I deny that I am a Nigerian, can I deny that Nigeria is my motherland? On this note, if you think the problems of Nigeria does not concern you, or you think when we are talking about sensitive issues like this, all you want to come and do is to be showing attitude to them, and you are bullying some people, arrest this, I don't trust this. Keep your trust and be ashamed of your country. Your country has failed you. And if you are still in Nigeria, your country and your motherland has failed you. Me, my motherland has failed me. The Nigerian police has failed me. But let me tell you something. If you keep quiet, your own go keep quiet with you. You people should be saying that no concern me button. Make una dey press no concern me button for social media. Make una continue to dey press no concern me button. Who their life now? The people who commit atrocity, they don't buy, they don't go. You understand? Make una dey there, they press no concern me button. The no concern me button, I carry us reach where we did. Good night and God bless you. I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful. They never change that one. They want to change it. Maybe they never change pledge. Make I still they talk pledge. Because if I decide to render national anthem, I will disgrace my motherland. I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest, to serve Nigeria. But a hurry calculator me to I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful and honest, to serve Nigeria with all my strength, to defend our unity. So help me God. And uphold ever me son. I know what it Sean, she might be like Yaba one lọ reset brain ní Yaba la máa padà. Gbogbo wa wọ́n máa padà kó wa lọ Yaba lọ orí wa. Wọ́n ti da orí wa rú. Nigerian police àti Andrew wọ́n ti da orí wa rú. Wọ́n ti jẹ́ ká. They have allowed us to be calculating what is not calculated. I pledge to Nigeria, my country, ever me continue to be faithful. Wọ́n ti padà da orí. Ṣé mo sọ any Nigerian wọ́n máa padà kó wa lọ Yaba. Àwọn tó wà ní Belgium gan wọ́n ti da. So help us God, so help us. Wọ́n padà da orí ìrú. So help us God. At least so help us God. Mr. Ben, no one here say they sing national anthem. You say that God does not exist. You have not heard when NSPD say what God cannot do does not exist. You see the way people are contradicting this thing. Wọ́n padà da orí ìrú. Orí ẹ̀ wọ́n padà dàrú. Nigerian police àti Andrew. Look at somebody that is a psychologist. See the way that Mr. Tony calm down. He dey analyze everything. See how many books I write for here. See, him come point. See as that man they analyze. You go know say is the man there for system wey settle. If police tell him, hey, no say my Nigerian police don't show that man. Them buroba shege. When you say they don't show Mr. Andrew and family, Mr. Tony and family, them buroba shege. How can that man trust a woman again in his life? Wọ́n padà get wa. Tinu, wọ́n padà get wa. How can that man trust any woman in his life again? How? We want Andrew picture in case we find him. Elete. The Google látàárọ̀. Ọ̀yin tó ṣe mi ti calculator ẹ ti dàrú ni màá tún lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ wá picture Andrew ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run. Elete ni àǹtí. Andrew, Google, just Google Andrew the kidnapper. You go see him all in fine. Go to Andrew, go to under page Harrison page. You see where he's cooking. Otu monje say, eleribu monje say. Ashiri alaybaji. Who born those? Please, where then they carry those kind of children picking belle? Please, I wanna know. If na Lagos Island, Mami water, shebi na there some people they go pray, they collect blessing. If na all this Badagry water, Elegusi beach, Eleko beach, then go beg for Pikin. Shebi na the same place where some people they go beg for Pikin, and then they see correct children. Where then carry the likes of Mr. Andrew Beg? Who sleep with Andrew, Mama? Who sleep with that man, Mama? Born that kind Pikin. So help me God, you.